Hey, what's cracking, YouTube? Over here at the YCS Portland. Well, actually, we're at Red Robin right now, hanging out to get away from everybody. But yeah, we're over here with our top 16 finisher. And you want to start things off with some shout-outs, right?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do that.
So, again, huge shout-outs to Genesis Gaming, you already know.
Obviously.
Imperium Duelist, very good sponsor. Celestial Gaming, they're having a booth this weekend. Had a good time. Huge shout out to JrbJobber, you already know, for recording our deck profile and their whole team being nice to us all the time. You guys are really cool. Huge shout out to my boy Javier, you already know.
Yeah, hey, we did this jersey first.
Yeah, wrong.
Huge shout out to him for helping me choose my deck choice and a lot of support, you know, all throughout ever since I've been on the team. Shout out to Pono for letting me borrow Phantasmes, Tristan for topping and letting me borrow Radians, all of Team Genesis. Shout out to my close friends Brittany, Ariana.
Oh my gosh, is that a book? Oh, you're scrolling down. It's real.
That's it. This is kind of important, but a huge shout out to my close friends Brittany, Ariana, Collins, Jonah, Makai.
You don't need to rush. It's okay.
For all the support, like over the past couple of weeks, it's been rough, and I've been going through a lot of stuff. But I'm really happy that they've always been there for me. Huge shout out to Ed Obsession. Obsession. My bad, bro. I already messed it up. For, you know, like talking to me throughout the event, you know, checking up on me, you know, a lot of support, and you know, he's a really good friend. And if I forgot your name, I do appreciate everyone. I just don't want to like go on and on like we were just talking.
Wrong.
Yeah.
All right, what did you play?
I played. I like to call it the Sea Slump Salad.
Okay.
It's Salomon Grades with some extenders. Sea Archiver is actually one of the cards that I've been playing for a lot of times. Plus it's Seattle, so kind of.
But what made you decide to play this?
It was just one of the decks I was most comfortable with. I was trying to let the Crusadia Thunder Orcus deck. It was actually the deck I went with the VIP.
Okay.
But I decided not to play it because I didn't feel too comfortable with it. You know, Javier was telling me, he's like, just play whatever deck you feel most comfortable with.
Definitely. What did you think about having that VIP seating? Was it the first time, right? You've had that?
Yeah, it's my first time having VIP. It was amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
I loved that the water was in the background. I was able to like drink water like throughout the whole event.
Yeah.
I didn't have to find my seating. It was really comfortable. The judges were right there too, so I didn't have to like, you know, wait for like 5 minutes or anything.
They have judges stationed there for you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
So it was really like, it was amazing. Plus I got to see like a lot of other friends there, and they also had VIP, and it was just a good time.
And how'd you feel about the entire event?
I actually really liked this event. This event was actually like a lot of fun. I got to play against a lot of like pro players, I should say. And like there wasn't really like any like easy matchups for me. Everything was like a grind, or I had to play like throughout like the whole event, you know, knowing that like, you know, if I make one mistake, then, you know, like it's gonna carry on throughout the game. And it happened out throughout the event where I was just making sure that everything was correct. And you know, the water again for the VIP,
That really helps.
It
does. It helps so much.
Yeah, it helps me focus.
And by the way, this guy right here, he went undefeated all the way to top 16, by the way.
First place after Swiss.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to that. All right, let's get into your deck profile. Check this sauce out. Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Heck yeah.
All right, so to start off with the hand traps.
That's beautiful, Matt.
Thank you. We played 3 Phantasme, 3 Ash, 2 Ghost Spell, and 2 Ogre. I decided not to play Valor on Permanence. I thought that card was trash in this event because the ruling with LP is that if you Valor LP, you can still special any dragon. So it's not a condition, it's a part of the effect.
Oh, okay.
So I decided not to play Valor on Permanence. For the salad cards, for the monsters, 3 Spinny, 3 Foxy, 1 Gazelle, 1 Fowl, 1 Falco, 1 Jaguar. You know, standard lineup. I decided not to play the second Jack because I played another spicy card, which I'll show in a sec. Sure. I played 2 Buffalo and 1 Debug. I did miss the 3rd Buffalo, but I ended up cutting the 3rd Buffalo / second Jack Jaguar as an extender for Salmon Great Mole. A lot of people don't play this card, but this card lets you banish it from the graveyard while you control no monsters, shuffle size Salmon Great cards, so you can shuffle Will, the Field Spoiler, or anything like that, and draw 2 cards. So this card is a really good like extender to where they would like clear your board or super play you special Gazelle, send this to graveyard. If they don't clear Gazelle, then you can bounce it with Falco. So it's really good. This card was like probably MVP of the weekend. And then I decided to play some dangers. I played 2 Tsuchinoko, 1 Jack. I was playing the second Jackalope, but I wanted to cut it down to 41.
Okay.
And this ratio was just perfect. There was a lot of times where I would just like draw into like cards I needed or the hand traps or anything. Just a really good level 3 extender as well to make like Borload.
Right.
There's also a lot of times I made deck Super Poly. So there was times where I would leave this on the field to play against Sky Striker. They'd summon Ray and I'd Super Poly this in their Ray.
That's so awesome.
And it came up a lot. And then the Sea Archiver, decided to cut this down to 1. This card's great. I actually want to play more. This card's insane in the mirror match. Because you can, especially during your opponent's turn, and you always trigger Sunlight Wolf. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, I played 3 Silent Mining, 3 Super Poly in the main. This is probably the second MVP. This card won me so many matchups. Being able to like OTK people and just in general, just an amazing card. I decided to only play 2 Will. I cut it down from 3 to 2. Some people were only playing 1. I think this card's insane, but I think opening it up in multiples is kind of bad.
Yeah.
So playing 2 was perfect. I saw as much as I needed. And obviously the 1 Circle, 1 Sanctuary. For the trap cards, I decided to play 1 Rage, 2 Roar. The reason behind this is that with the dangers, if you discard these, or with Super Poly, you can reset it if you can get to Rage off of like Gazelle.
Right.
You want to get to as many like different Sound cards as you can to be able to, have advantage every turn.
Right.
So that's main deck, 41 cards. For the extra deck, I played 3 Balinks, 3 Sunlight Wolf, 2 Helio, and I only decided to play 1 Roush Stalio. This is the other reason why I wanted to play Mole, is because the extra deck's so tight and you want to fit everything. And the second one of these does come up a lot, but you end up just shuffling this off of Jack Jaguar and getting more advantage with having a bunch of extenders. And on top of that, the second one does come up, but Mole always shuffles it back, or you get Jack in the grind game. So I decided to only cut it down to 1. For the other cards, Hida, really important. Cards broken in the mirror match. It's good against Striker when they have like Ash, or they have Kagari if they didn't relink it. You can play around it with the field spell. The Dweller for the XYZ. The 2 Super Poly targets, which were Starving Venom and Violet Chimera.
2 best.
Yeah, I think these are the 2 best. There wouldn't be any other card I would want to play over these, actually. And then the last 2 cards, I played Update Jammer and Borload. This is mainly for combo decks, and this also came up against Sky Striker.
Okay.
As there's times where you're able to double Heat Leo, get rid of all their back row, then you Update Jammer Borload, and you're able to just take their guy, and you probably Kaiju them that turn, so you can take the Kaiju and just like swing for game usually.
Right.
And then for the side deck, I played 2 Kaijus. I decided to play the Dark Kaijus because they have synergy with Super Poly to get to the Starving Venom.
Yeah.
And the card is just like insane. Like even though it's 28, you're able to just seal this off of Borload and just attack for game.
Yeah.
So I felt like this is the perfect one.
Yeah, it's really smart with Super Poly, yeah.
Yeah. And then I played 3 Lancia against all the combo decks. This randomly comes up if you play against a Grand Manju deck, apparently. So this card comes up against that, against all the combo decks too, and Orchist. Just a good card. 3 Twin Twisters, back row decks, along with 3 Evenly Match. I decided to play Evenly Match because I didn't feel too comfortable with the Draco and Altergeist matchup.
Yeah.
So I felt like this would come in, and I also like to make Striker go first and side in 3 evenly because they always side a bunch of back row.
Right.
So it just kind of baits them out, and if they didn't draw Judgment, then it's whatever. And if they did draw Judgment, then you're probably going to win the grind game because they're at 4K.
Right.
And then I sided 3 Mystic Mine. This card was insane against combo decks. Being able to activate this after you baited out everything else, or you super polyed them and like crash, or for whatever reason you played against Pendulum. This card was just insane. Also against like the mirror match. A lot of people didn't see this coming. And with the dangers, you're able to draw into your side deck cards easier, so it's really, really good. And the last card, the most broken card, and probably mostly YuGiOh, is Imperial Order.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, like if you draw this against Striker, you just auto win. Like like this and Roar, like you just negate the MST. Like their only out is Pinkertop / Typhoon. Is actually I played against Brian Chen, the guy who won the event.
Oh yeah.
The last round of Swiss, and the reason why I won game 2 is because I did like Update Jammer. I didn't have game. I was like 400 short, and I was like, well, I have this Imperial Order in my hand, so I was like, oh, I'll just set this pass. And he's like, activate, and I was like, Imperial Order. He goes, yeah, that's game. And I just won because of that. So it was pretty good.
Would there be any changes you'd like to do to your deck if moving forward? Say you're going to play something like this again.
I think
you have a regional coming up pretty soon, right?
Yes, I have Seattle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe playing the second Jack is really important. Desires did come up to where I needed some advantage sometimes.
Yeah.
But the deck was pretty much perfect. I really liked how this deck worked. I think with people not knowing what you play in your salad deck, kind of changes the way the game plays.
Oh, definitely.
And like I think playing like dangers and stuff, like they just don't see anything coming.
Yeah, catch you off guard. Especially like if you're saying, be able to end with a danger on the board for the super poly. That's
Yeah.
so smart.
Like that, or even with Phantasme too.
Yeah.
It's also a dark, so you're able to just like super poly them a lot.
Yeah, well, congratulations making it all the way to top 16. Do you have any final words? Any last shout outs on the Dead Giant
A
list?
little bit of last shout outs. No, I think I named everybody that I needed to. If I didn't shout out your name, I'm sorry. I love you guys. You already know. Make sure you guys also follow, Genesis. You already know, Big Poppy Panda, Tian winning himself, and Javier Lopez. The best team owners besides JrbJobber.
Oh,
But
thank you.
also in the top three. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, well, congratulations again.
Yep, thank you.
JrbJobber here, signing out.